What's up, my gems, and welcome or welcome back to Cars for Hire. So, my gems, there is a role that you have been told that you are meant to fulfill, to play out, so to speak. And it's drastically different than your actual calling. Before I came down here, I was getting the song How Far I'll Go. So, this could be a situation very relevant to your familial lifestyle or life, people in your family. Somebody could resonate with being the eldest child, the eldest daughter, eldest son, or something like that. Now, if we remember in the movie, the whole reason that Moana wasn't supposed to go out to sea was because people before her passed didn't make it. They weren't able to weather the storm. They weren't able to survive the tumultuous waves of the ocean. However, it's your calling because you are meant to break that cycle. You are meant to break a scarcity cycle, a cycle of fear, a cycle of, I'm hearing the word lack of tenacity. And so that's what we're going to dig into right now. There's a sense of control also. And whatever this role is, it's like you're just meant to contribute to the village, contribute to the curse, so to speak, if that makes sense. Somebody here is a generational curse breaker. And whatever capacity that may be for you, this could also be a work situation because we have boss at the bottom. Yeah. This could also be wherever this relationship is, it feels as though you are meant to break out of this box. Something about a fitted sheet could be significant. Somebody could be changing their sheets. Somebody could be made to conform. That's what they want you to do. They want to conform. Thank you, God. That's what they want you to do. Okay. Yeah. There's something about perfectionism as well. She says, I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but in order to be perfect, she'll have to sacrifice who and what she actually is. There's a line where the sky meets the sea, and it calls me. There's also a sense of these people. Like I said, there are people before her that passed trying to weather the storm. But there are people that are simply, I get this message all the time, it's just in a different form. There are people surrounding you that are either jealous and envious of the fact that you even have the drive or the desire to not conform. But there's also people, did I say limited, that are jealous of. They're either jealous or they're limiting, or they're judging you from their limiting beliefs, from their limited mindset, and there is no in between. They're either envious and jealous, or they are simply limited, and so they wish to limit you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Before we get into this message, y'all know we got to pray before we eat. Lord, I thank you in advance. Ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. Extend my gratitude and ask that my angels and guides protect me and mine on this vibe. Amen. I'm going to change that to divine. Divine, I thank you in advance. Ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I extend my gratitude and ask that my angels and guides protect my gems and I on this vibe. Amen. What is this message? I apologize. Interesting. This could be you. This could be you apologizing for not being able to fit into the role that they are telling you that you need to play. I apologize that I don't want to conform. I apologize that I choose to follow my inner calling, my soul's desire, my spirit's yearning. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm also getting there's a lot of people who don't even understand it because they are looking at everything from a limited view. So, as opposed to allowing them to break you down and to make you feel inadequate, the proper response would be, of course, you don't understand. You move from fear. Of course you don't understand. You've been stuck in whatever situation, whatever relationship, whatever job because you don't truly trust in the divine. You just say you do. It's just for play. Letter. I heard incoming with that letter. There could be a confession. Sorry, y'all. There could be a confession coming to you, and I just got a call. So yeah, somebody could be calling you to confess something. Double for your trouble at the bottom. Can't get you off my mind here. Altar. This could be dealing with a relationship, with a marriage. This could also be your ancestors. They are giving you messages. They are giving you hints because it is something that you are supposed to fulfill that they weren't able to in their lifetime, on their life, throughout their lifespan on this planet. Karmic, reunion, and lights. Okay, it's a lot going on. So there could have been a relationship that tried to get you to conform to um, gender roles. Yeah, yeah. Somebody could have realized that actually I'd be sacrificing way more than I am supposed to. Yeah, somebody's not aligned. They're not aligned with you. And at one point in time, they could have been, but a lot of times we outgrow the people that we love. That doesn't mean that you stick around and stay small. That means either they come with you or they get left behind. No shade. What's this apologize? I apologize. Oh, baby, I do. Somebody could be coming in to apologize to you as well, collective. I apologize. Honest and true. False narrative and spying monkey. So whoever is coming in to apologize, they are apologizing because they see your light. Whatever it is that you are doing, you are growing and glowing, and it is absolutely fabulous. And so they either wish to come in and restart a cycle, or they wish to come in and take what it is that you have grown, that you have cultivated for yourself. Yeah. Follow your intuition when it comes to this person. If your first mind is don't answer that phone, if your first mind is no, you just want so and so, so and so, you're absolutely right. A Leo could be significant. I understand you because I know I was wrong. And so I sing you this song, and I'm trying to get through to make it up to you. Yeah, somebody might be wanting to come and make it up to you, but it'll go right back to where it was supposed to, or where it was supposed to be. Oh, okay. Somebody wants to put you in your place. Mm-hmm. Clarify letter. Death magic. Okay. They are only confessing because they want to stop you in your tracks. They want to stop whatever it is that you are doing. Healer, you have healed. They may even call you a healer. They may say they can't do something without you, can't live without you, can't be without you. Star seed, okay. Interesting. Because your frequency is high. And it's like some people might want to hold you back because in order to hold on to you, in order to stay by your side, they have to elevate. And that's uncomfortable. But they also want to hold on to you. Can't get you off my mind. This could definitely be an ex-spouse, an ex-lover, an ex-friend. Can't get you off my mind. Single, sexy, and successful. Because you're doing the damn thing without them. Mm-hmm. All right. What else? Somebody could be reverting to the activities that they did as a child. I'm here to help you break cycles, but I'm also here to help you tap into your inner child because that'll lead you straight towards your purpose, straight into your power, and open up the creativity that you might have suppressed. Yeah. Leo. My 11th house is in Leo. Abuse and house. Okay, somebody could have suffered through some type of abuse within a house. Somebody's spiritual house could have been abused. Somebody's uh, mental could have been abused. Somebody could have been mentally abused psychologically. Gaslighting, manipulation, put it where it goes. Somebody might be coming in to offer you marriage as well. Faith and animosity. Somebody's angry with your faith. They're upset with you for not only believing that you can do it without them, but also doing the damn thing. Alter. I almost said alter ego. Somebody could have tapped into their alter ego in order to get it done. Fake it till you make it. Yeah. Alter. Alter ego. Okay, that song by Doechii could be significant. Love offer. What did I just say? I didn't even pick. Barbie dreams could be significant. Endings. Okay. Endings. They want to end whatever it is that you are starting, creating for yourself. They want a piece of the pie. Unexpected money and surprise. Somebody didn't think whatever it is that you're doing, they didn't anticipate you to be actually making money. That's what I'm getting from this. Wait a minute. People are watching? Wait a minute. People are buying? People paying attention? Oh, maybe I was wrong. Let me go ahead and try to give me some actual money. Yes. You're actually getting paid for that? Sure. Because when you do what it is that you love, it's not work. You're putting more passion, more love into it. And so a symptom of that is money. You're not necessarily focused on what you can get from it. You're focused on how it makes you feel. And that way you can put more energy, put more time into it, more authenticity. Clarify karmic. Ice King. This could be a. So I don't know if you're supposed to, but I put elements towards some of these cards. So this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's a karmic look. Karmic masculine, blocked, and karmic feminine. So my divine feminines, my divine masculines. Y'all know who this is. This is a person that is quite detached, could have been quite cold, very critical of you. Why can't you just do it like this? Why can't you just? And this is the thing, you could have also found different ways, different solutions, different resolutions to fix a certain problem, and they still were unhappy. So it's giving me the energy of somebody finally giving up after a long time of trying to make something work, of forcing yourself, of conforming to a certain extent. Look, they can't manipulate you no more, okay? Because they didn't want to be awakened. When you were not awakened, you were easily malleable. You were malleable. That's what I meant to say. You were malleable. It seems like you could have possibly been volunteering to be molded. I'll do this. I can do this. I can change this. I can alter this. I can look like this. I can eat less of this. I can eat more of this. I can cook you this. I can drive this. I can let you do that. Okay. There's just no telling how far I'll go. Yeah, this person didn't want to let you go because I'm hearing I'll be damned if. So I'll be damned if somebody else gets you. I'll be damned if you surpass me. I'll be damned if you think you're better than me. There's something about those. Legal. Mm. And then I'm drawn back to this letter. You could be receiving a letter from someone in prison. Travel and distant future. Your light will take you far. You got to believe it before anybody else has to, before anybody else has a choice to. I said, I'm here to help you with your inner child. Okay? Clarify reunion, because that's where the light starts. First breath, reunion, North Node, and trusted. Look. Okay, so with this reunion, I'm hearing that you are supposed to reunite with all the things, possibly the occupation that you desired to have as a child or as a younger adolescent. Children are very, very, not only are they innocent, I consider them to be the most spiritual people on this planet. They don't have certain limitations, judgments. There's no criteria to being a child. We have criterias for being a proper woman, a proper man. You know what I mean? So they don't have the egoic shell that is constructed based off of what people are telling you to do. Children are children. Kids will be kids. Third party situation. Mm. This could also be somebody coming to 222 could be significant. Somebody coming to reunite with you based off of mm, let me stop. Ritual. Oh, based off of a cycle, reunion. This is something that they possibly always come in and do, and you not knowing that there is a third party. Somebody always comes to you and they are always tethered to someone else. This could be a new person every time, and they're expecting you to trust them. The color blue could be significant. It's a whole lot of blue. Hmm. For once, this flying monkey is kind of giving me a witch. You know what I was hearing the other day, and I'm hearing it now. If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. I was getting that the other day. Ritual. I split it on ritual yet again. Okay. If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. What's the significance about that before I even keep going? Seven of Swords. Somebody wants to tell your secrets. That's what it is. Somebody might want to come in and find out how it is that you were able to get through something, get over something, surpass something or someone, put up boundaries. How are you able to heal through that so that they can go and tell other people how to penetrate your energetic field, how to get through to you, how to get you out of your element? Look, the devil. If the men find out, you can. So the closer this person gets to you, the more likely it is that you are to be vulnerable with them, open with them. And that way they can, when you are vulnerable, when you are open, you are allowing yourself, you're giving them an open target. When you are vulnerable, you stand the risk of being attacked. Somebody wants to open you up. Three of Wands and the Knight of Coins. Somebody wants to know how you did it, how you were able to expand, how you were able to decide this is a long road, this is a tough road, but I can get through it. Interesting. Knight of Swords, so that they can run back and tell someone else. Third party. Oh, that's what that third party was. Okay. That's what that third party was. Yeah. Protection. Oh, and entity attachment. Mentally and emotionally unstable in conflict. Somebody is very much so unstable without you. They are unstable because they possibly can't watch what you're doing up close. They can't benefit from it. They could also be upset, be worried about you telling the truth. So somebody is apologizing the world, and it fell on North Node. Like I said, they're afraid of you telling your story because your story is the truth. Interesting. Okay. False narrative. This is the thing. They've been telling people a false story, and it may be crumbling because when you lie, you have to keep up with the lie. You got to remember the first lie that you told, so it can be aligned with the fifth, the sixth, the seventh lie. 6, 7. Okay. False narrative. Yeah. So you got people watching, more than one person. We do have third party over here. But you being away, you isolating yourself, you going away, strength, okay? You moving away from this has allowed a certain level of protection, distance. In this case, distance did not make the heart grow fonder. It made you grow stronger and more protected. Justice. Strength and justice. Interesting. Can I get one more? Knight of Swords. Okay, so the false narrative was somebody was only doing something because you deserved it. Okay. It could also be somebody painting themselves as the victim. Yeah, strength and justice. Okay. This could also be somebody speaking out of pride and ego, and they feel that it is only so something happened after somebody behaved out of somebody could have thought that they were stronger and or better than you, that they could handle something better than you could. Somebody could have threatened you with leaving first or something like that. Somebody could have threatened you with a cutoff or something like that. They deemed you unworthy. They deemed you weak in some way, shape, or form. And so whatever it is that they did after that, they felt as though, or they made the claim as though it was justice, it was fair. There's something about a case that could be significant as well, that maybe didn't end out in your favor, or it did. Regardless, they lied. Clarify fault. Flying monkey. 10 of coins. Okay. So yeah, somebody lost out on some money in the past. This could definitely be a past situation. Page of Cups. Mm. Yeah, somebody else is very immature. But the Page of Cups could also be an apology. So that's what this is. Somebody might be coming in to apologize to you before the information gets to you, or if you found out, they still want to apologize. Put that where it resonates. Temperance, yeah, because you're too balanced to deal with any of this tomfoolery, or you're coming into balance with yourself. This is also giving me if they did something to get a reaction out of you, they didn't get the reaction that they wanted, and so now they're coming in to save face or to make themselves feel better. They're, like I said, they're trying to get back in so they can see where to attack you now. Queen of Coins right now. I love that. Oh my gosh. You're very grounded. Ooh, okay. You're very grounded right now. Very stable. At the very least, you're getting to that point. What's the death magic? I'm getting all kinds of confirmations right now. Yeah, before you were the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is right before the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. You possibly walked away from doing something on your own, handling or balancing a situation on your own, a relationship, doing things alone. It's like I'm already self-reliant. I'm already feeling alone in this situation. I might as well go ahead and make it legitimate. I don't know. Make it stick. Somebody else could have also been behaving in a single manner. Somebody could have been behaving as if they were self-made or something like that. Three of Coins, though. Now somebody wants to collaborate with you, or they want to stop whoever is coming in to collaborate with you. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, please. Six of Cups, yeah, in the past. Okay. There's something about mm, there's something about a particular role that you have been playing. Depression comes when we have been parading or performing for other people, but it is not beneficial to us. So somebody was possibly working under strenuous conditions or working under specific guidelines in order to receive the adequate love, nurturing, reassurance that they wanted, that they desired. But it was at the sacrifice of self. Yeah, the hanged man and the emperor. And somebody still left you hanging. Somebody could, okay, so this is giving me two things. Somebody could be stuck or could be lost as far as how it was that you gained this power. This could also be indicative of somebody being in control. Remember, we had the boss at the bottom, somebody being in control and keeping you in a stuck energy, on pause, on hold. Yeah, in the past, absolutely. Until you left. Someone could have left you as well. Clarify the star seed, please. King of Cups in reverse. It came out on its side. Yeah, somebody was definitely manipulating you. Somebody saw your power before you did, possibly. I know how far I'll go. Somebody doubted the Hermit in reverse. Yes. Okay. Somebody definitely could have left you. The Hermit in reverse is like isolation, but not really a choice of yours. This could also be a lack of health. Confirmation on my phone. The Empress. You could have very much so been a nurturer. You definitely could have been overly extending yourself in some way, shape, or form. One more. Two of Wands. The decision, making a decision, the High Priestess, the decision to travel, as well as following your intuition. Okay, so somebody left somebody, all right? And whoever was left did not want to be left. Somebody's health is also under concern or in concern. I don't know how to say that. Six of Coins. Somebody left because of lack of reciprocity or because of somebody was dibbling and dabbling outside of the home, outside of the relationship. Six of Coins is breadcrumbing. It's also given to more than one energy normally. Somebody also could have been sucking you dry. Take that as it resonates. Two of Wands. I'm hearing choose me, love me. Seven of Coins and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. Somebody was very defensive as far as what they were investing in. Four of Coins. Somebody could have hid something from you. Six to the seven. That's +1 plus the Ace of Coins. So somebody could have added another party in the situation and you were not aware of it. Unbothered. Seven of Wands. Somebody was very defensive. The Chariot. And so somebody moved on. You could have moved on. Watch your back. Okay. Page of Cups. Somebody is coming to apologize for what happened in the past. Nine of Wands, but you're not really trying to hear it. Page of Wands. Yeah. They're coming in to apologize and they're coming in to say something. It's almost like I'm picking up a backhanded apology. Like, I'm sorry, but don't you think you deserve to be called that? I'm sorry, but don't you think you should have given me this in order for me to not do that? That's what it's given. Three of Swords. Yeah. Blaming you for your own broken heart. That's crazy. But this is the thing. All of these things happened in order for you to follow your calling anyway. Why would you follow your calling if you're comfortable where you are? Why would your purpose be of importance if you are comfortable where you are? You need to be uncomfortable in order to grow within a relationship or without one. Can't get you off my mind. Single, sexy, and successful. Abuse and house. Queen of Wands and the Three of Coins. Now they want to work with you because you're looking good, business good, growing, money growing, skin glowing. Okay. Hair long and luxurious or short and cute, short and sassy. Put it where it goes. Yeah. Abuse and house. The Empress. There's something about you receiving maltreatment. The Chariot, which is why you decided to leave. Something, the Chariot, and we also got legal. I'm trying to figure out where to put that. Somebody treated you like that because they didn't anticipate you leaving. They thought you would just take it with this Empress. Ace of Swords. Did you see how it flew out? They thought you were just going to take it. You ain't had no backbone. Four of Swords. While you were by yourself, dealing with things by yourself, internally and physically, you were growing. People don't realize when you leave people by themselves, you're doing nothing but teaching them how to be without you. Distance makes the heart grow fonder if it's with good intention. Sometimes distance has to occur. People have to leave, travel, and things of that nature. But when you do it out of spite, out of control, confirmation on my phone again, something significant about money, honey. When you do it out of spite, it's going to backfire. Page of Cups, and that is why they are coming in to apologize. That is why they want a new beginning. I keep licking my lips. Oh, somebody licking their lips while they look at you? Interesting. Somebody want to taste? Ew. Okay. There's something, dang, I got a lot of cards out here. There's something significant about the longer you are gone, the crazier they become, the more unstable they could become. Yeah. The Emperor. You could have lived with this person. You could have been married to this person. You could have dated this person. This person could be the child, the parent, the parent of your child. I was gonna say the child of your parent. A sibling. Okay, a sibling could be significant. Love offer. Ace of Cups. Somebody want a new beginning with that ass. Unexpected and surprise. The Emperor, the same mofo that we was just talking about. This is this person. Okay. The Emperor is a karmic. I hate to tell you. That's who he is. That's who he is. He or she desires control over you. Control over your money, over your finances, over the things that you create. King of Wands and the Ace of Coins. Control, Ace of Coins. They want control over your new money, over your new abundance. Now, the King of Wands and the Emperor are not always acting out of malice, but in this situation, they are. And that King of Wands, they could definitely be a child's parent. Death could be a Scorpio. Ace of Wands, yes, they want to start something new. But look at this. That's not even a coin, bro. And we know that coins are in this card because we have coins. This quite literally looks like a bomb. They want to blow up whatever it is that you are creating. Surprise. Somebody thinks that they can just come back in and surprise you with something that you wanted before, and everything will go back to how it was. Six of Swords. Moving on. The Hierophant. Somebody wants to move forward. They want to solidify something, but it's given it's a little too late to apologize. Okay. It's too late. Karmic. What you got to say, brother man? Two of Coins. Somebody's definitely trying to manifest you back in. Nine of Cups. Yeah. That's their wish because they wish to confuse you. They don't like for you to be decisive. They want you to be indecisive. They want to put you in the back into a position of you being confused, not knowing where to go, dependent on them. for growth, for love, for money, for a place to stay. There's something about somebody could have accused you of not being able to stand on your own, to last on your own. The Lovers, Two of Pentacles, but they're still juggling some bullshit. Need I remind you? Manipulation and awakening. They're not anticipating you seeing through this manipulation. Oh my gosh. Five of Swords to the Devil. They're not anticipating you seeing past this manipulation. So I'm here to tell you, see past the bull shark. All right? Okay. Is bull shark an animal? I'm gonna look it up. It is. That's why I like it. Five of Swords and the Devil. That's that jealousy. This person is who you need to protect yourself from. You had to get away from them in order to see what you could be without them. Moana was on that dang on ocean with the chicken and the pig. Did the pig come? Something about pets could be significant. Somebody could have had to leave a pet behind. Somebody could have lost a pet. A pet could have passed. The High Priestess. And you know this, man. Follow your intuition. There's a secret that this person wants to keep hidden. What's the secret? Five of Wands. The fact that they are causing challenges in your life, or they cause a challenge and or a wedge within the relationship. Page of Wands, 5 to the 6, that led to your victory. They also want to, the secret is the fucking plan, okay? The secret is the plan to come in and stop your expansion. That's the secret. That's the gag, the tower. That's the gag. The gag is, I'm trying to stop that motion. Because this is the thing. If you succeed, then all the things that they have told themselves to not believe in, all the things that they missed out on the opportunity of, will be unvalidated, if that makes sense. Invalid. I'm really struggling with how I'm supposed to say this, how I want to say this. You would be proof that whatever it is that they refused to do, that they didn't take a chance on doing, could have actually benefited them. Like I said, there's something here, something about chains could be significant. There's something, and that's the devil. The devil has chains. See that little turtle? Yeah. There's something about, I can't let you grow because then I'll be forced to grow, or all the growth that I didn't take advantage of in the past will be illuminated. There's something about your light terrifying their demons, your light illuminating their fears, your light illuminating the fact that they allowed other people to manipulate them. And so they wish to continue the cycle with manipulating you. There's something about people did it to me. People did it to me. You weren't supposed to let that change you. You're supposed to eat that up for fuel on your travels. Show them how it's done, collective. Travel in distant future. Road. On the road, up the road. Five of Coins. Yeah, the farther away you get, the more immersed you become in your purpose, the less important this person feels. Because you are proving to them what happens when you go towards your calling. There's somebody in this person's energy who didn't allow them to expand. And they could have even enabled them in the gaslighting of their own selves. I can't do that because this, and that. I can't do that because so-and-so said I can't. I can't do that because what will so-and-so do? You can't help anybody before you help yourself. That's a recipe for disaster. Somebody likes to cook. Or somebody has wanted to be a chef for a minute. Somebody wants to go to school to be a chef or something like that. Queen of Coins. You're showing them how it's done. 10 of Cups, because you look so good doing what it is that you're doing. Dang, she look happy. Dang, he look happy. Look at that smile. Look at the glow. I can't stop saying that. Something about you glowing. But you've been able to glow even in your darkest hour. It's like even when you're feeling low, there's something about you that refuses to give up. You may sit in that energy, you may feel through that energy, but the next day, baby, you smiling. You back at it again. And some people can't even fathom continuing to try after so many fails. Nothing beat a failure but a try. You don't fail until you stop trying. One more. Knight of Coins in reverse. Page of Wands. I'm seeing, whoop, like miss me, like a, you know how we used to miss me, you know? It's like somebody might be coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, coming in with unexpected money, unexpected gift, unexpected promise, proposal, confession, but they're gonna flip it on you as soon as they get it. As soon as you try to take it, as soon as you try to lean into it. Yeah, because deep down inside, this is the thing. The things that you may have wanted in the past when you weren't being true to yourself, you may not even still want those things. And so they're thinking if I come in and give them what they wanted before, then I can get them back, or I can get them right in that little position that I want them to be in. But at this stage, you don't even want the same things. Say you wanted a child with a person. Maybe they didn't want children. Now you're moving on. You're single, money good. You don't have anything tying you down. And now they're like, I'll come and give you a child. Now you looking at it like, oh, how dare you insult me? Or say you wanted to marry somebody. Now you could still want to be married, but not to them. Baby, I'm disgusted with my past self for even wanting your raggedy ass. You feel me? You've grown tremendously, collective. My gosh, Page of Wands at the bottom. You've grown tremendously. I'm hearing I can't go back now. It's too late. This is the thing. Had this person come back in maybe 2 or 3 months in, maybe they had a chance. You know what I'm saying? But now it's feeling like I'm too far past that brick wall. I'm too far past that obstacle to go back. Knowing what I know now, it's a done deal. Six of Swords. I'm going to keep moving forward. Reunion. North Node, please. Four of Coins. You ain't dealing with it. You know what they want. You're past the indecision. At the very least, you are being guided by your spirit, by your soul. When you are called to rest, hopefully you are resting. When you are called to move, hopefully you are moving. But there's no restrictions on resting too much or doing too little or having to perform for anybody. At least this is what you're being called to. Page of Swords. Yeah, people are watching and they're wanting to communicate. They either want to take it's something about them wanting to take your certainty. They want to make you question yourself. They want to put you back in a headspace of self-doubt. Trusted, you trusted this person at one point in time. You trusted I just heard algorithm. You trusted their frequency at one point in time. The Hierophant in reverse. Trusted, but you learned that lesson. Queen of Cups. You learned the lesson about overgiving, overextending, over nurturing, over watering. You learned not to always move from a heart-centered space. Emotions are great, they're grand, and all that stuff. Now, mind you, we got the Empress up here, Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins, I'm sorry, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups was just right here. I haven't seen the Queen of Swords. Ten of Swords. Oh, you done with the Queen of Swords, huh? It's something about you not being cold. You're not cold. You're just not open to any and Someone could have called you selfish for leaving. I'm hearing, okay. There's something about someone trying to villainize you for leaving after being a victim. So it's giving you only left because you was hurt. It's like, yeah. Like somebody could possibly want to make you the villain for feeling, or the villain for being vulnerable, being taken advantage of, and then leaving. You know? It's stupid. Triangulation. Yeah, you see how he laying and smiling like, ha ha, I ended it. As if ending things is hard. I mean, it's easy. Two of Cups. That's not easy. Look at these things are attached. These elephants are attached. It's hard to detach. So the fact that the Queen of Swords isn't here, you may very well still have an attachment to these people or this person. But you've also, or there is a need to, that's what's missing, collective. Because in the song she's saying, I want to do that. She has yet to do that. You have yet to see how far you'll go without this person. Damn. Okay. So with this reunion, North Node and Trusted, there's something about, I don't know if I said this before, you reuniting with the inner you, the truest you, in order to end this cycle. The Hierophant came out upright before. So releasing a commitment, releasing the promise to take care of somebody until this happens, releasing the position in the village and your family and your community that no longer fits who you are, that needs to be severed in order for you to truly be happy. And greatness comes from happy people. It's not about being selfish and simply choosing yourself. That may be the struggle. Either you don't want to be viewed a certain way, or you don't want to feel a certain way. Did I leave them behind? Am I being neglectful? Am I abandoning them? But I want you to sit and think about, from what heart space are they preventing you from moving? Is it because they don't believe in you? Is it because they are guilting you into staying? Is it because they have given you a role? Because remember, she was going to be chief. That's a great honor. But it's not, in order to be chief, I have to stay here. Always. Okay. Seven of Cups. You got options. You are never stuck. You always have a choice. I say it all the time, collective, and I ain't gonna stop saying it. Closing out for my collective before my, yeah, closing out for my collective. Protection, bliss. Protect your happiness. Protect your peace. And that's another thing. Are you sacrificing your peace for this situation? Boss. Protection from this boss. These are the first two cards, are they not? I'm hearing in the beginning. Is that how Genesis starts? Somebody's name could be Genesis. Interesting. In the beginning. This could be a parent too. And or a soulmate. I mean, anybody could be a soulmate. They don't have to be romantic. One more. Earth angel. In order to be an earth angel, in order to be an adequate star seed, you have to go with your calling. That is how you will help not only the people around you, but the world in its entirety. You're here to elevate the frequency. You're not here to do miscellaneous jobs. Collective. You're not here to be in the rat race. You're here to break the cycles. You're here to do what's never been done before so that you can show people that it can be done. And folk gonna be mad about it. Fuck them. Time for you to transform. Ladies and gents. That's what I just heard. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Something about an announcer. An announcement. Oh, somebody needs to give an announcement. Announcement. I'm leaving, motherfuckers. I'm about to get on this boat. Boat. This is the card in this deck that lets me know that what I just asked the deck is true. This is a yes card. I'm hearing something behind me and I don't know who or what it is. Cat. Okay. It is your light that lights up the world. Self-reliance, brilliant ideas, time to shine. Is there one more behind this? No. One more. And there's something very significant about your environment. If you are not around positive people, then how do you ever expect to be positive? Surround yourself with better people, better energies, like-minded individuals. Now, she was trying to go in the ocean, right? Okay. Your heart is an ocean. Find yourself in its hidden depths. Life journey, finding purpose, true love. Collective, that was wonderful. I hope you all enjoyed. All right. If you need anything from me, please check the description box down below. And as always, stay fly, aim high. Love you.